Sakshi, we're live. Let's start.
Good morning, everyone, and a very happy Teachers' Day to all our beloved teachers who guide and motivate us to achieve all our dreams. But in this lockdown, we're all facing some mental health issues, and thus, to help us combat all our problems, Sydenham Alumni Cell has organized this live interactive session on meditation and mental health. I'm Sakshi, and along with my friends Winnie and Shashwat, I'll be hosting today's session. As we all know, mental illness is a global problem. More than 300 million people across the world suffer from depression. These alarming figures reflect the wider prevalence of mental ill health. A report by World Health Organization has revealed that 7.5% of the Indian population suffers from some form of mental disorder. In this pandemic, we've all faced severe emotional distress. We've all seen people suffer, and we are mourning many who have fallen victim to this situation. Thus, Sydenham Alumni Cell has taken a small initiative to lend a helping hand to all those people who are experiencing any form of discomfort in their emotional well-being. We are taking these small steps to prevent rather than grieve. Today we have with us Mrs. Binaifer Chakraborty, a healer, facilitator, and an influential guide who has conducted numerous workshops on meditation and mental health. From the very beginning, Ma'am wanted to find out what connected to from deep within, and therefore she continued exploring alternative sciences and continued her meditation and healing classes. With her keen interest, ardent attitude, and her zealous quest for learning, she has mastered the art of Reiki, tarot reading, cowries reading, EFT healing, as well as candle healing. Now, isn't that interesting? Having completed 2 levels in hypnotherapy from the California Hypnosis Institute of India, she also practices pendulum dowsing and has a lot of experience under her belt in the same. Her mission is to support people in receiving the gift of emotional wellness. Today, Ma'am is here to enlighten us with our problems pertaining to mental health, especially during this pandemic. Welcome, Ma'am, for this live interactive session.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the wonderful introduction. Thank you.
Ma'am, we all have some doubts regarding this topic, and I think Shashwat would like to throw some light on a few of them.
Thank you, Sakshi. Good morning, ma'am. Hope you're doing well.
Good morning, Shashwat. Very well. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So, yes, before we jump straight to the meditation session, I feel as an individual, we have many basic questions in our mind to meditation and mental health. And yes, we are fortunate enough to have Binaifer ma'am as an expert today. So let's proceed with the session with some basic question followed by the meditation session. So stay tuned, guys. Sit back and enjoy. Here we go, ma'am. In this pandemic, we have come across many such situations where we could not understand or aware of the term depression. Usually, हम sadness and depression में confused रहते हैं. So, could you help us to distinguish between these two terms?
Yes. So, see, sadness and depression are pretty interlinked. It starts with sadness. It starts with something that you're upset about. But what happens in the case of general sadness, you come over it within a week, maybe 2 weeks, and it comes in phases. When you remember that incident, you become sad. And then when you're with loved ones, with family, with friends, you come out of it. But depression happens when it continues for a longer period of time. When you go into depression, when you go into a phase where you start distancing yourself socially, when you start maybe getting addicted to substance abuse, to alcohol, even gaming is an addiction. When you're just constantly on the phone, even that is an addiction these days. So whatever is going to an extreme, that becomes your depression, where you don't want to talk to anybody, where you don't want to come out of your house, when you get suicidal thoughts, that is going into depression. So that is how you would differentiate between just a phase of sadness and depression. So you see, depression needs no reason at times, but sadness needs a reason. You may be sad because you are grieving the loss of a loved one. You may be grieving the loss of a relationship, or maybe you've not done well in your exams, or somebody hurt you by saying something nasty. So that is sadness, but you come out of that. But depression is when you take that ahead and when you drag it for weeks, for months, that becomes depression. So that is how you would differentiate.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Hi, Vinny. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. So, ma'am, as an expert, what would you recommend to a person who is going through this mental health issue? Is it drug therapy or is it conversational therapy?
See, when it goes into severe depression, definitely you need a medical practitioner and you need to go to a proper doctor and get medical help. That is required. But if it is just at base level, something which the family knows that they can handle, then it's okay to do talk therapy and to take them to a counselor. Because at times people cannot open up completely to a family member because they always feel that ये लोग मुझे नहीं समझेंगे. So it's better to go to a third person who doesn't know you at all, or a person where a therapist can talk to you and make you understand what is going on, why it's going on. So as a holistic expert, I would say that we are capable of taking you through a phase where we can get you out of it by examining the root cause of it, where maybe medical science can't help with a heartbreak. Medical science may not be able to help with grieving of a lost of a loved one. So where medical science has its limitations, there we as holistic therapists can help coming out of a stressful emotional situation. So that is how we can help them.
Thank you, ma'am. One more question. How can I improve my mental well-being as a student and as a teenager?
Okay, so first, what you need to do is just try and be as positive as you can. I know in these times it is really difficult, but always keep talking. Keep your family in the loop, what is happening, even if not your immediate family, somebody who you can trust. You must be having that one friend who is, who you're really close to. So keep talking, keep sharing your feelings. Whatever happens, it's like, uh, we throw out our garbage every day, right? We don't keep that at home. If we keep that garbage at home every day, try doing that for 2 days, your whole house will smell, right? We don't do that. So throw it out. Throw out those toxins from your body. Don't keep anything within. The more you keep things within, it's like a volcano waiting to erupt. And then it goes out of control. So be positive, don't watch too much of depressing news, and just maybe even, there are times when you just need to watch something funny, because laughter also, like they say, laughter is the best therapy, laughter is the best medicine. It removes the toxin, it makes you feel so light. You'll feel like, okay, maybe just watch a Govinda movie, where you can just laugh. And there are movies which don't make sense, it's just silly, it's funny. So do that, those things really help. And if you're the serious kind who don't like to watch movies, maybe some therapy like art form, like even like cooking, whatever, just do what you love to do. And that's the best way to keep positive in these times. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I think your answer was a complete guide to all of us that positive mental attitude and staying happy all the time is the key to success and is the key to always feel free. Ma'am, there's this one question which always comes to my mind. Now, I'm a complete beginner and I don't do meditation regularly. So, how can I start meditating? And also, is it important for me to keep my eyes closed during meditation?
So see, my take on meditation is slightly different from the traditional way. So for me, meditation would be anything what I love to do. So if I love to cook, that would be a meditation for me. If I love to draw and paint, that would be a meditation for me. But yes, if you want to try out the meditation, you get these days a beautiful meditations on YouTube also, where they are talk through meditation. So you can just plug in your headphones and lie down and just relax and listen to them. that is also good enough. For that, you need to definitely keep your eyes closed because you will need to absorb those energies. But as such, no, it's not required to keep your eyes closed. You can even sit in a garden and watch the greenery, watching the birds chirp. Imagine some birds are coming to your terrace or your window. Keep a bird feeder. Just watch them come and chirp and eat. That would be a beautiful meditation. And one tip that I would like to give you all is if you all have a terrace or an open balcony, just lie down flat on the floor in the night and just look up into the sky. Seeing that vastness of the sky, seeing those stars in the sky will really, really lift up a lot of the toxins, the stress, the anxiety that has been within you since all these years, maybe months. It will just vanish. It's a beautiful experience which you should try. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. We'll definitely try all these tips and tricks that you've shared with us. Now, ma'am, how can I tell if someone is facing any mental health issue? And also, how do I deal with pessimistic overthinking?
So see, when you see symptoms in a person where they are continuously getting withdrawn from society, they don't want to talk to you, maybe they are not taking your calls, they aren't replying to your messages. So you know that that person is going into a depression. So those people, like I said, need professional help. Now, being a pessimist and how to change them into being positive is really need to work on the core issue as to why this has happened to them. So maybe if you can get them to talk to you, that would be great. Just tell them that yeah, this too shall pass, and you need to keep them involved in activities that they like to do. You know, a lot of people who are in depression, they either become very lethargic, they don't want to do any physical activity, they either sleep too much or they don't sleep at all, but they don't have any physical strength. So mentally try to keep them active and more towards positive things and positive thoughts. That is the best way to bring them out of this.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, it's a common question which already I come across it very much. So, ma'am, is there any specific time or a specific uh, time in a day where I can meditate, and how long it should be? So,
See, basically try, and if you are an ardent follower that okay, I need to do this at a particular time, then just fix a time maybe in the morning. So ideally people say that Brahma Muhurat, which is at around 4, when it's just around, the sun is rising, that is a very beautiful time to meditate, to just be with yourself, be with your thoughts. So that is a beautiful time to meditate if you are an early riser. If not, anytime you feel like okay, I have this much time and I think I should spare it, please go ahead. Don't get into the nitty gritty, because then what happens, we start feeling guilty. If I tell you that okay, say for example 9 o'clock is the best time to meditate in the morning, and you would be like, oh my god, 9 o'clock I have to go to college, I have to study, I have my online class, I have to complete my homework, how would I do that? So if I do it at 9 in the night, is that okay? Absolutely okay. If you want to do it at 12 in the night, 1 in the night, 2, whatever time, just do it, and do it with your heart. The important thing is how you're doing it. So even if you do it for like 5 minutes of quality time, that would be more beneficial than sitting for an hour and just having your thoughts all over the place. So don't worry about the time and the where and the when and the how. That's okay. You can meditate while sitting in the bathroom. It's up to you how much you can, absorb.
yes, surely, ma'am. Not in the bathroom, but yes, definitely quality does matter. Yes, ma'am. One more question: that what about the restlessness, the thought which comes in the mind while we are meditating? It's lots of thought coming, going. So how do we handle those things?
See, that is very natural, because and it also depends on what type of meditation you're doing. So for example, if you're doing a talk through meditation, listening to something on YouTube, So they will tell you that, okay, close your eyes and, visualize this, visualize that. So in such type of meditations, there are no chances of other thoughts coming in. But even if they do, that is okay. So just look at it like how you would watch TV. So when you're watching TV, you're just seeing it and it's passing by. Like you watch the ad, then the ad goes, then again your serial starts, then again an ad comes. So it's like a flow. So let it come and go. That's absolutely okay. It's really difficult to keep a blank mind while meditating. It's not easy. It needs years and years and years of dedicated practice to have an absolute blank mind. So please don't worry. Let the thoughts come, let it go. That's absolutely fine. Basically, what is happening is whatever you need to address comes to your awareness. So just let it come to your awareness. Look at it like how you would look at maybe an ad, like I said, and just let it pass. So don't pay importance to that. Whatever feelings are coming, let it come up and release them. So that's the best way you can work with that. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. That was a really good answer. Now I feel that, yeah, if the thought comes and it goes, you have to just be aware of the things. Yeah, ma'am. That's a good. Ma'am, we have some questions from our YouTube live. I would like to ask them as well. So the question is, do you think anxiety is taken in the right sense by the people, or do they just manipulate the meaning?
See, it depends from person to person. Each one of us goes through different emotions, different feelings, and you cannot categorize it in one slot. So, we as therapists, we talk to you, we ask you what the issue is, and then only we can deal with it. So, yeah, there are times when people could misinterpret the word anxiety because nobody knows what you are feeling. Each person has its own way of feeling things, their own way of reacting to things, and that could be anxiety. Anxiety could be at many levels. It it could be anxiety of a person before an exam. It could be an anxiety when you're getting your results. It could be anxiety when you're meeting your boyfriend, or it could be an anxiety when a boy wants to propose to a girlfriend. So anxiety is at so many levels. It is how you take it and then how you react to it later on. So I hope
Perfect.
that answers your question.
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. I feel many of my friends have that anxiety, especially my male friends. Ma'am, one more question. Um I feel that you're now well by health, an outcome of some experience, and the overthinking is a depression.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Ma'am, I'll take another question.
No, no, don't worry. That's okay. I just
Huh, huh. At times, sudden swing or breakdown happens. How shall one deal with that?
okay. So when it's sudden and you know that it's nothing serious, then all that you need to do is first thing is talk to somebody, get it out of your system. So if you definitely the first people to go to are your parents because they would really understand you and they would protect you. So go to your parents, speak to them. If you're not comfortable, speak to your sibling, a friend, speak to anybody because anxiety and a meltdown, it's very difficult to handle on your own at times. And of course there are many people who are strong enough, they can handle themselves. But if you are not able to do that, a friend is required. So go to a friend, talk to them, and let it out. And still if you are not able to come out of it, please, with the help of that friend, go to a trained therapist and just get it out with a session. For small things, you don't need medication. You just need a counseling session, and that would work really wonders. If nothing else, just as I said, watch a funny film and get it out. That also works. Thank you. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. Ma'am, we have lots of questions coming up, so I'll take few of them. So there's a question: if someone is dealing through mental illness, but is staying away from you, and you are not even that close to them, but you wanna help them, so also you cannot talk to them. daily and share everyday positive thought. What shall one do to help them in such situations?
So for such people, you can gently just advise, or maybe while talking, whenever you talk to them, you can just put in a suggestion that, okay, maybe you can find out first what counselor or what therapist would be best for that person, and just suggest to them that, okay, I think that, this person is good. He is or she is helped out this one in such and such a situation. So just bring up the topic in a very normal and natural way, where they don't feel that maybe directly you're telling them that they need help. And if you are, or if you can approach a friend of theirs to go and visit a counselor or visit a holistic healer, or just go out with them, just try and have a good time and try and get them to talk about it. The basic thing is talking about your problems. Talking about your problems reduces them by half. It is very important. Please don't keep anything inside of you. And one more thing that I always tell my clients to do is, if you don't feel like talking to anyone, please write down whatever your feelings are, however angry you are, however upset you are, write it down on a piece of paper, tear it and throw it, flush it down. Do not go back and read what you've written. This is another therapy which really, really helps a lot of people come out of their depression, their anxiety, their sadness, when they do not wish to share their feelings with anyone. Because most of the times we feel that nobody will understand us, which is true. It is difficult because each one of us is different and each one of us has a different set of problems. So it is difficult to understand, but don't worry, everyone is there for each other. Just talk. Thank you. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, ma'am. Ma'am, I think this is the main question, the main common question which arise. Is there any way to control the anger?
To control anger.
Yeah,
See,
anger, frustration.
controlling anger and frustration is very difficult because we have always been taught to suppress our feelings. We've always been taught, even like as a child, if you tell a boy that लड़की वजह से क्यों रो रहा है, तू लड़का है. So it's just like, oh my god, I'm a boy. If I cry, people will think I'm weak. Crying is not a sign of weakness. Crying is a sign of strength where you can release your frustrations. Please don't think crying is bad. If crying was bad, men would not have the ability to cry, would they? It is a sign where you can release. It needs to come out. So the only way you can control your anger, control your frustration, is do things that you love and talk it out. Don't keep anything inside. Maybe if you're the type who likes to abuse, go with your friends and give all the maa behan ki galis that you want to with your friends and get it out. Get out the frustration. Take a punching bag, do some punches over there, join some martial art classes, because actually martial art classes keep you more focused. They don't advocate people fighting. The more people that go to martial art classes, you will not see them fight randomly on the road. You will see that they have more sense and they are more calm than the people who are like angry young man. Chalo, usne ye bola, usko ghusa mar do because I'm angry. They will not do that. So, focus your anger and your frustrations on constructive things. That is the best way you can deal with anger. Thank you.
So I'll give a suggestion to the boys. They can go to the gym and lift more heavy weights and reduce their all the stress.
Frustration.
Yeah,
Yes.
frustration. So, ma'am, one question. Can you suggest some stress buster tips during hypertension?
Okay. So, see, the best thing I do is I see a funny movie or I see some funny scenes on YouTube. I put some meditative music. You can spend time, if you have children at home, you can spend time with children because they are really free with their words, they are free with their love. Do that. Go out, be more in nature. The another good thing is, before you sleep at night, at least half an hour before you sleep, avoid any mobile or TV. Avoid that, because that reduces, not seeing your phone half an hour before sleep time reduces a lot of your stress. Don't watch news that is so upsetting. Because see, these days news is all about people who are committing suicide, about people losing their jobs. It is reality. We cannot run away from it. But that doesn't mean that we take all of the world's pain into us and we get worried about that. So keep all these things away from you. Try and do things which you really like. Maybe read a book, or if you want to listen to some music, you get a lot of nice meditative music also on YouTube. So put that, keep it a little away from you before you sleep, and fall asleep listening to that. So these are few things which you can do to, like really keep calm and good. And for me, another thing that I love to do is I love to look out of the window, and if there is a garden, so I can see a garden luckily outside my window. So I do that. I look at the green outside. I look at, maybe there is some, I can see some mountainside from my window. So I look at that and I feel really peaceful and calm. So try and do that, whatever window space you have. When the evening skies, it's such a beautiful color. So do that. These are the things which will really help you calm down and do well later.
Ma'am, another question. Any tip for the stress before examination?
Okay, study beforehand.
Uh,
So okay, so there are things that we have, they are called switch words. So you can look it up on Google. There are switch words to prepare you for exams, and there are switch words. So I mean, you can definitely, I'll try and put it up on the YouTube link, where each subject has a switch word. So these words and these numerical sequences help you focus more on the subjects that you want to study. And like I said, try to keep calm before you study, and don't sleep too late. Try and sleep early, try and be focused. And again, don't think that studies is so important that your life depends on it. It doesn't. People who've scored 40 and 50 and 60 are also doing super well in life. So the main part is not only how much you scored, but also how much you absorbed. If I just mug up everything and by tomorrow I forget it, it's not of much use. So just be calm in every situation, be calm, and you will sail through. Thank you.
Surely, ma'am, we have many history created by the dropouts as well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, ma'am, a question is, if a person is divorced in the month of October 19, is not able to accept it and seems under depression, but not ready to go to a counselor, what to do?
Okay. So, see, it is very difficult. You can keep surrounding him with positivity, positive thoughts, and try and take him out. I mean, right now, even taking a person out is a difficult situation, but keep in touch over the phone, but and keep talking to him. See, the main thing is, as long as he's talking to you and expressing what he's feeling, that is important. If he doesn't visit a counselor, of course, it is really difficult. But till that time, all you can do is just see to it, keep checks on him often, of how he is doing, what he is feeling, and keep making him talk. The more he talks about the situation, the better it is, because it all comes out. So please keep talking to him, and like I said, keep in touch with him.
Ma'am, I think we have lots of questions. I'll take a last question. After that, I'll screenshot all the question and forward it to you.
Yes,
And we hope we get all the answers.
yes.
So, ma'am, last question. Today's kids are too much in mobile playing addictive games. What to do about that? Modi ji has already done. PUBG ban kar diya hai abhi.
It is very difficult actually, because right now also with online school, already the children are exposed to a lot of mobile and a lot of screen time. So it is tough, and with parents at home and working most of the time, the best thing to do is they give the phone to the kids. So what we can do is restrict screen time for the children. And even as teenagers, you all could understand, ki, okay, now I have done so much of screen time. Now let me give myself a break for 5 minutes. So give yourself a break for 5 minutes. Go and stand at the window. The best thing to do is look at something green in the middle. To continuously look at something green outside your window, like a tree or grass, for maybe like a minute or two. So that reduces the stress of the eyes. So do that. Keep giving yourself constant breaks, because that's the only thing to do right now in such times where social media, where mobile is required for school or for research, or even to keep in touch with friends and family. It is the need of the hour. So we have to take certain restrictive steps as parents, as teenagers, as teachers, that we give a break to ourselves from this. So that's the only way I feel, that's the way out. And in for children especially, in between you can tell them to draw something, like, okay, time break, take a rough sheet of paper, take some crayons and draw, color, and then you go back to your studies, or then you go back to your phone. But allow, like, keep a time limit, that okay, today I will watch only for so much time, or I will study maybe only for so much time. And then you can study from the books. We always have books. It's not only, everything is not only on social media or on the tabs. You have your books as well.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope all our viewers have got their answers. So now I would ask Vinny to start with the introduction part of the session. Vinny, you can carry on.
Thank you, ma'am, for your answers. I think we all will agree that mental health is important at every stage of our life, right from childhood to adolescence and through adulthood. Whenever we research about mental health online, we come across it as to be a state of someone who is functioning at a satisfactory level of emotional and behavioral adjustment. Being healthy emotionally, of course, creates a lot of productivity and effectiveness. But at the same time, according to a survey conducted by the Indian Psychiatry Society, within the first week of lockdown, there was an increase in 20% mental health issues in India. Also, many employees, businessmen, artists, and students have suffered. Me, being a student myself, says this with a very heavy heart that every hour, one student in India commits suicide, with about 28 such suicides reported every day, according to the data compiled by National Crime Records Bureau. हम सभी जानते हैं कि मेंटल हेल्थ एक ऐसी चीज है जिसके बारे में ज्यादा बातें नहीं हो रही थी, पर पिछले एक साल में लोगों ने स्ट्रेस, एंजाइटी, डिप्रेशन, इसके रिलेटेड अपनी स्टोरीज शेयर की है. Societies have also come up with awareness programs about mental health and how meditation can be a solution to it. Ma'am, your mission of our emotional well-being is one such step. Many students might be going through a lot and will not also be sharing with their family or friends. I'm sure this session will work as healing magic on us. So let's find solutions for our emotional discomforts through this enlightening session.
Hello. This meditation is recorded specially for the Sydenham Alumni Cell. My name is Binaifer Chakraborty. Gently close your eyes and take 3 slow deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And on every out breath, imagine your entire body relaxing. Take a deep breath in and relax. Another deep breath in and relax. And for the third time, take a deep breath in and relax. Be in an absolute comfortable position. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting on a chair or lying down on the bed. Just be comfortable. You can make some final adjustments to your body before we go into a state of deep and complete relaxation. Your toes are relaxed. The soles of your feet, both left and right, are relaxed. Your ankles are relaxed. Your entire foot, both left and right, are completely relaxed. Your shin and your shin bone of both your left and right legs are relaxed. Your calf muscles and your entire calf area is relaxed. Your knees, both left and right, are relaxed. Your upper and lower thighs, both left and right, are relaxed. Your pelvic region and your pelvic bone is relaxed. Keep going into a deeper and deeper state of relaxation. Your lower abdomen is completely relaxed. Your upper abdomen and all the organs in that area are completely relaxed. Your lower back is completely relaxed. Your middle back is completely relaxed. Your upper back is completely relaxed. Your entire back and backbone are relaxed. All the stress, all the tension that you've been carrying in and around your back has released, making you feel so comfortable. Your entire chest area is relaxed. Your shoulders and your shoulder blades are completely relaxed. Your neck is completely relaxed. The nape of your neck, where you store all the stress and tension, is completely relaxed. Your jaw, both lower and upper, are completely relaxed. Your cheeks and your cheekbones are completely relaxed. Your lips, your teeth, your gums are completely relaxed. Your mouth that helps in talking and communicating throughout the entire day is relaxed. Your nose is completely relaxed. Breathing in and out normally and naturally, keeping you completely relaxed, absolutely in a state of relaxation. Your eyes, which are forever vigilant and see things for us throughout the day, are completely relaxed. Even if you try, you will not be able to open them because they feel so relaxed and they want to rest now. Your forehead is so relaxed. All the wrinkles have vanished as you are there, sitting or sleeping so peacefully in a state of complete relaxation. Your ears, both left and right, are completely relaxed. Throughout the day, they are so alert, listening to whatever instructions are given. And now it's time for them to relax. And they can only hear the sound of my voice, which will take you into a deeper and deeper state of relaxation. Relax. Your arms, both right and left, are relaxed. Your elbows, both right and left, are relaxed. Your upper arm and lower arm are relaxed. Both your wrists, left and right, are relaxed. The fingers on your right and left hand are relaxed. These hands that serve us the entire day, doing multiple things for us, are resting now, lying next to our body, completely relaxed. Your entire scalp is relaxed. All the hair on your head are relaxed. Your entire brain is relaxed. It knows that it's time to rejuvenate and relax. It can take all the attention now to rejuvenate your body and all its organs, and bring your body into a state of complete and perfect health. Relax. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, your body is completely relaxed. Relaxed. Now as you relax more deeply, let the cares of the world take care of themselves. Simply drift and float in your own pleasant thoughts. Let the sounds inside and outside of this room just fade away and cause you to go even deeper and deeper into comfort. I want you to realize that you're here, none too soon, nor is it too late. Yesterday, you may have felt down and depressed, but I want you to know that today is a new day, a new beginning. Remember that saying, today is the beginning of the rest of my life? It's so true. Today is a very special and important day for you, because you know that yesterday and all those sad feelings are a part of history. They are a part of your past. And now you choose to close that door. And you choose to close the door on that past and leave behind any fears, doubts, and self-limitations. You accept and understand that today is a new beginning of wonderful and exciting adventures in your life. A step toward the realization of your many worthwhile goals and the attainment of your true and highest potentials. As you continue to breathe slowly and gently, you realize that you begin today to establish a new and solid foundation in your life. A foundation based on learning from past experiences, of knowing where you want to go, and being confident that your choices are based on knowledge and wisdom. You decide now to allow all the worries, fears, concerns, and problems of the past to just fade out of your life. You realize them and let them go totally and completely. You know that God has a special purpose and plan for you. You are now open to that special purpose and plan. You put your life and trust in His hands. Remember, He said, "Ask and you shall receive. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened to you." So just as a child learns to walk one step at a time, you begin today to pay close attention to all the good and wonderful things that are happening in your life. When you face life positively, you realize that each and every experience we have had leads us toward fulfilling God's plan for us. So pay close attention to all the positive happenings around you. You are creating the exciting environment and space around you. You are now directing your own thinking. You're the programmer of your own destiny and the master of your own life. You have the incredible freedom and power of your own choice to move positively in the directions you choose. And in doing so, you realize that all your thoughts and actions are forming a remarkable image of yourself in your subconscious mind. Be proud of who you are. Believe in yourself. You have the right to exist just the way you choose to exist. Feel your new confidence. Let a warm swelling of pride emerge forth from within you. Feel and know you are becoming better and healthier with each positive step you take. Accept yourself. Approve of yourself. Appreciate who you are. Have a respectful awe about yourself and love yourself far more deeply now than you have ever had before. Feel it now, enjoy it now, and take great delight in the wonderful gifts God has given you. Feel your new happiness and the strength of your determination. You are a success, and a successful person is a happy person. Be thankful and let God's work continue to bloom in your life. You're feeling completely relaxed and so positive about yourself right now. You're ready to take on the world with new joy, new passion, and new wisdom. Relax. And with this renewed passion and excitement, and with this renewed love for yourself, I will slowly bring you out by counting from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be wide awake and feeling bright and fresh. 1. Become aware of your surroundings. 2. Become aware of the chair or the bed that you are sitting on. 3. Become aware of your body. You can gently wriggle your toes and move your fingers a little bit. 4. Get back all your energy back within your body. Integrate, integrate, integrate. And 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Eyes open, wide awake. Whenever you feel ready, please have a sip of water.
Ma'am, your session has surely created an impact on our emotional well-being. We have some comments that I would like to read it to you. Comment says, must say this was a very important and much needed session. Thank you for this. Another one says, good initiative towards serious problem. Ma'am, we have your well-wishers saying that very good initiative. Good going, Binaifer. Your session have always helped me get through this. And one more comment says, thank you for sharing this with me. I agree that people around us also plays an important role in coming out of it. Ma'am, I would request you to please share some of your words related to this session.
So I really hope that everyone enjoyed this, and all I would say is just talk. People, don't keep anything inside, because that creates a lot of toxins, and that's not good for our bodies. So whoever you feel comfortable with, please talk. That just reduces your problems by half. And go to a counselor, go to a therapist. It's better you talk and take help at the right time, because it's not, nothing in this world is worth losing your life to, and no one, because the people who love you, your family, your parents, they truly know your worth. So please, don't do anything foolish, and just talk and just be happy. And whatever has happened, it's not so serious. There is always a better opportunity that's going to come up. There's always a better person in life that's going to come up, and there is always a better situation that's going to come up in life. So keep having hope, keep having faith, and keep talking to your friends and family and your loved ones, because they are always there to support you. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words, ma'am. On behalf of Sydenham Alumni Cell students and all the viewers, I would like to extend a sincere gratitude to Chakraborty ma'am for sharing her knowledge and insights on the topic of mental health and meditation. Many people are unable to travel to mental health professionalists or visit a hospital due to movement restrictions or lack of transport options, especially in this time of global pandemic. We are thankful for your time and efforts to conduct an online session, ma'am. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for your valuable time and consideration. Your words inspire and motivate us to become a better kind of ourselves, emotionally and mentally. I would also like to thank everyone who made this event possible, especially our principal, Dr. Sangeeta Pakre, in charge principal, Dr. Khushpal Jain, alumni cell professor in charge, Dr. Ritesh Singhal, the head of the proposed alumni association, Mr. Ajit Lalwani, and Mr. Hoshi Charna, our beloved alumni. Finally, we the Sydenham Alumni Cell thank our fellow students from Sydenham and other colleges who have joined us in here. We planned this event to do our bit in helping someone. We consider this session a great success if we could make even one life better than it was earlier. If you like the session, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you have any suggestions, please fill the feedback form. Take care of yourselves and of your mental health. Thank you very much.